Yo, what's going on, everyone? Sorry I'm late. Just got back in, man. The wife had to go out to eat. Uh, Welcome to the Coaches Talk, man, where we discuss all things OU related, college football related, all things in between. Before we get started, please hit that red subscribe button, like the videos, man, ring that bell so you won't miss any content that we got going forward. We got a full house tonight, so let me just start bringing the guys in. We got Dwayne John, we got Bishop Franks, we got Mike the Legend. What's going on,
What's up,
gentlemen?
Mike? Bishop.
What's good?
Hey, I'm sorry I'm late, man. This is all on me. This is on me. The
It's all
wife wanted
gravy.
to go out
It's
and
all
eat
gravy, man.
before.
Hey, man, don't
Yeah,
worry about that. You got a wife, man. I understand. 30 years in the game, bro. 30
Yeah.
years.
hey, hold
30
on. I
years.
called I called Bishop, told Bishop, he was like, hey man, you want to push it back? It's just a no. Said, no, not till tomorrow.
Man,
Not tomorrow. No.
No, not to the
There,
mom.
y'all might have to get an air horn to honk on here. My girl brought me over a big old pot of homemade beef stroganoff.
man, come on.
Hey
Oh,
man, look,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
how did
Man,
how did
I'm
Biggie
about to
say
go
it?
get me and my son something now.
How did Biggie say
Yeah.
it? Whew. Whew.
Estonian style beef stroganoff
Come on.
with homemade cherry strudel.
Oh
Man, come
man.
on.
Come on now.
Playing that.
Hey, Derek, it was at 6, man, but I had to move it up. The wife wanted to go and get a few more things before tomorrow started. So
Yeah.
that's on me and everything, man.
Yeah.
Derek says he's ready to jump on tonight. Let me
Well,
see.
come
Do your
on
thing,
through.
man. Come on aboard. Come on
Let me
aboard.
see. Let me see
You
what
ain't
it do
gonna
five.
regret it. You
Let
ain't
me
gonna
see what
regret
it.
it.
Let me see if it'll do 5. I'm gonna send the link.
Okay. If
I'm
not,
gonna send the
hey,
link.
if not, I could just mute myself.
Hey, coach, if you got a paid stream, you should have up to 5 or 6 seats on your
Yeah,
paid stream.
I paid it and everything. Hey, Derek,
Yeah,
it's in
yeah,
the.
you
I put
you
it in the
have
comments. I
yeah
put it in the
you have
comments.
1 or 2 you have 1 or 2 extra seats on your paid account.
Yeah.
Do we
So,
need to mute ourselves then when they come in or what?
well, this is what we're gonna do, man. Me and Dwayne was talking Monday. Dwayne sent me a clip, and I was supposed to send it to Mike, but I didn't. Man, I'm so damn mad about Sark, man. Look, I know Texas is booming right now, but there was a time, man, that y'all didn't do shit for 4 years in the NFL draft, and to get on live TV and said that you guys are the champions of the Ryder Cup, the Ryder Cup. A college football coach talking about golf.
My point
So
exactly.
I'm saying I've never heard Brent Venables say, "Hey guys, come on down to Oklahoma, man. Our girls have won the last 6 out of 10. I can get you guys tickets. Y'all can go watch them girls play. Just come on down here and sign with Oklahoma." What kind of shit is that?
No, man.
Well, did Sark ever mention that they won a national championship in bass fishing too?
Oh, they did, huh?
No, I just
Yeah,
kidding about.
he's pulling. Yeah. I would have
I
known.
mean, I had a lot of stats that I'm gonna throw today, man, but I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, man. I'm so ill prepared tonight because I got thrown a curveball, man. I had to go do some things, but let me tell you something, man. Whenever you got to get on a podcast and advocate that your program is heading in the right direction, and you bring up softball championship, bring up the Ryder Cup championships, you did everything, and then talk about how you got to the SEC championship your first year. I didn't know there was an award for getting to it.
Hey,
I didn't know there was an award for getting to the championship. You still
Hey,
lost. You still lost.
hey, you know what? They trying to say that one makes up for 4 straight. You better, you better.
it's not even gonna help. It's not gonna
Nah,
help at
it's
all.
not.
That's
Nah.
all they talk. They arrogant. They talk about what they want to be, but they can never be because Oklahoma's all they ever want to be.
And here's the thing about it is you got to think about it, you guys. Right now, the way Patty is gone to the next level. and she went out and got 2 quality pictures through the portal. She's letting them know, okay, you got me slipping, but hey, I got my reinforcements coming.
Yep.
Hey,
Yeah.
Zarfix had a comment. He said, "What team on OU schedule would OU be a trap game for?" So you're asking, what team would OU be a trap game for, or what team would be a trap game for OU? Because the way he worded it,
Let's see here.
what team on OU schedule would OU be a trap game for?
Oh, okay. Now that says he's trying to say like on OU schedule for any other team, which game would be their trap game?
I'm gonna tell you right now what game, and everybody gonna think I'm tripping. It's Alabama.
Oh,
Fact.
okay.
Facts.
Everybody is look. How can Alabama be a 10-point favorite right now?
Because they drinking the Kool-Aid.
I thought it might have been South Carolina myself.
As a OU could be a trap game for South Carolina.
Yeah, I think so. But
I'm thinking
but they're
Tennessee.
coming to Oklahoma, aren't they?
No, we going to South Carolina.
No,
We're going to South Carolina.
Okay. Yeah, you might be right with that Alabama. Yeah, you might be right with that, Coach.
Hey, Derek, send me in the private chat. Send me your email address, and I'll send you the link. Hold on, let me do it like this. Hold on.
Hey, Coach, I'll be right back. I got to take this call.
All right.
Go ahead. We got you. So, hey, I know what I wanted to. There's been a lot of feedback on Nagy on how he's doing this grading system, and I behoove everybody to realize we are ahead of the curve. Everybody's trying to now rush and get their crew together where we already have our crew together and can run.
I agree, but this is my thing, Bishop, and I'm glad you brought that up because I was listening, and this is something that kind of hit home, and it made kind of sense because, what Brent Venables said he was going to do, protect Oklahoma, keep the kids from going out of Oklahoma.
Right.
They said that, from what I'm understanding, recruiting saying Oklahoma does not have a Oklahoma kid in the recruit in this class right here. And they were talking about how they said that if they don't get anything right now, what they're going to do, they said they're going to get them in the next Oklahoma kids in the next the next class. And that kind of hurt me a little bit because I know in years past, even though we didn't get a lot, we got maybe 1 or 2, and that right there, I'm not happy about that.
I hear you, but you got to understand, the Jones that went to OSU and the kid that defensive tackle that just went to OSU were the tops in Oklahoma, and then the others decided to go to SMU, and it's all about NIL. And
Okay.
Hey, guys, hold on. We got someone in the building. We got Mr. Derek Hamilton is in the building.
What's up, Derek?
What's going on, D?
My boy?
Man, I like that flag, man. I like that flag.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Appreciate it. What's good, y'all?
What's going on, big dog? How's everything going?
Finally get in. Love the show.
Hey, man.
Welcome to the show, man.
People like you, man, keep this show going, man. I told Bishop, man, we need to start getting some of the people that's in the comments on the show. Yeah. Let them get a feel
Coach,
for what it's like.
I commend you for all you do for them youngins, man. Like that's what got me listening to you mainly. But you got a great show. But I commend you for all you do for the youth.
I appreciate it, man. That's when you're a coach, man. You're a bishop. You are a preacher. You are a dad. You everything, because everybody don't have what you have. And I think, man, that the more we try to reach out to these kids, man, and show them the right way, I think we're losing a lot of them, man, to this system as they call social media, man. Everybody got a phone and they're teaching them this way and that way. And I'm just old school, man. Yeah. If I'm doing something bad, my mom and dad gave everybody permission to tear my ass up. You know, if I'm, I mean, it's just different now. So I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that.
What we got going tonight?
Hey, man, we're talking about this damn thing that Sark goes on his live podcast and talks about how Texas has won the Ryder Cup, how the softball girls have won a championship, how Texas they went to the SEC for the first year and they went to the championship. You know, they're heading in the right direction. And I'm like, you saying all this shit, but your team hasn't done anything.
Hey, got to the championship and lost.
With a backup. With a backup. With a backup.
2 years in a row.
Hey,
2 years in a row.
With a gravy schedule.
Spit that fire. Go on and say that, Derek, again, so they can hear you back.
I told you. When you come on here and you speak facts, you definitely gonna get all the love you can because they had a training wheel schedule.
Oh, did they? What? Man, they talking about, our schedule was tough. Yeah, right. When were they tough?
Well,
I want to know.
They played Georgia twice, so I guess Georgia solidifies as a tough schedule.
But that's
guys, we've learned.
Did they play Missouri? Did they play Ole Miss? Did they play LSU? Did they play Alabama? I mean,
but we know this, guys. This has been going on for years. They always the off-season champions of the world.
Oh yeah.
He said the all-season championship.
They hoist their championship every year.
You know, it's killing me, man. I get on here and I look at these clowns in the comments talking about talking shit to us about a softball championship. I'm like, are you kidding me? we own college softball, man, and enjoy it because next year it's coming back to Norman.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Patty's putting together a stellar. Boy, hey, look, when she went and got that picture, man, from Ole Miss, I was shocked.
You know,
that was a freshman.
Of all things to get on here and talk shit to us about, you better avoid softball, damn it.
Oh man, hey, look, not only softball,
yes, sir.
Gymnastics, men's gymnastics. Hey,
better talk about swimming or something.
You better talk about. You better talk about horse chipping.
The Ryder Cup,
horse chipping, and all that kind of stuff, man.
But they're talking about. We're the SEC champions in rowing. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Rowing? Look, are you kidding? Come on, man.
Hey, you know what? But it's like Bishop always says. I know one thing for sure. October, whatever it is, the 11th, receipts coming due.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I got my book ready. My book ready.
Man, look, they already got us. Look, on Facebook, the Shorthorn fans already got us beat. They said they could beat us again by 34. Man, stop the nonsense.
Man, let me tell y'all something, man. I just look at I give Arch is going to be a good quarterback, no doubt about it.
Oh, yeah.
But he's coming in with 4 new offensive linemen against our defensive front. Good fucking luck, buddy. That's all I got to say. You boys better be ready because our defensive front going to eat all year long.
Oh, yeah, they're going to eat.
Here's the question, gentlemen, that nobody's talking about. Let's just pull the Band-Aid off. Arch, yes, he's going to be a good quarterback. But is he going to run the ball? Is he going to catch the ball? Is he going to block? Is he going to,
they lost a lot. They lost a lot of dues to the league, man, and credit to them. But that shit matters. Y'all know as well as I do. You coming in with 4 new old linemen, our defensive front is going to be so nasty. Like, hands down, man. Like, you can't. And I'm not just talking about first string.
Legend, you said it earlier when me and you talked. Say it, Legend. What you talked about earlier when me and you was on the phone about the defense.
Oh, kind of take me back, Coach. I've been asleep.
We had all the seniors and everybody transferred out.
Oh yeah. We didn't have no senior leadership. I mean,
you had Billy
And they done the best they could, man. Our offense put them in a bullshit situation.
And that's what I was telling Coach. I mean, we only lost 4 seniors last year. Ethan Downs, Billy Bowman, Stutz, and another one.
And love them guys, and we're gonna miss them. But man, these young guys they got coming in, especially at safety and that D line, like I said, it's something like we ain't seen. I've been a Sooner for 44 years, and it's been a long time. And to be honest with you, I can't remember a time where I can say we're as deep as we are.
I know
on that D line.
But like I was telling Coach, Sark can sit there and brag that he's put people in the league for the past 2 years. We ain't had seniors going into the league. No. But I'm going to flip the narrative here. Everybody's sitting here talking how great Arch is going to be with the new If this was Oklahoma and John Mateer and we was rebuilding our offensive line, we would be thrown so far under the bus, we would be getting run over by all 8 damn tires.
You're right.
But look, I was looking at a YouTube channel the other day, and a guy I forgot who it was on the radio. The dude was talking about, they asked his opinion about the quarterbacks. They talked about John Mateer, then the guy says, they asked him, it was, matter of fact, it was the Daria and Josh show, and he was asking a question. He said, what do you think about Arch Manning? He said, Arch is going to be a good quarterback, but he looked real good against those teams that are lesser than him. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, he looked good against all those other weak teams that they played on their schedule, but he hasn't really faced anybody that's tough. And the dude said the jury's still out on that. So I'm like, man, it's just like they said, the jury's still out on him. He's a good quarterback. Because, heck, they talk about him and the Manning family like they damn near gods down here.
Here's my thing. Arch, okay, I'm going to give him the credit, and he's probably going to shake out to be a good quarterback over time. Let's face it, his last name's what it is. But I also know the kid played 2A Louisiana football, 2A. And in his state playoffs, the kid went like 6 for 14 for 44 yards and a pick or something crazy. That ain't exact. Don't quote me, but it was right around them numbers. So I grew up. I went to Tulsa Union and Euless Trinity in Texas, and so high school ball to me is different. 2A Louisiana football, man, and that's horrible numbers, man. Like Arch Manning, I feel like he may wind up to be that guy, but y'all feel what I'm saying? Like Texas and high ball, Oklahoma, Georgia, California, Florida, that ball's different over there, man. When you're talking 5A, 6A, 7A, we'll see. But the thing is, with that new offensive line and our defensive front, man, like we're gonna eat. Yeah, we're gonna eat. I can't wait till October. Look, I done told y'all in the comments, I done put 300 down on us winning a natty at plus 7,000. I done put 100 on John Mateer winning the Heisman Trophy, and I done put 100 on us winning the SEC championship. If I lose, I lose. If I win, I'm hitting for 25 racks.
Man, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey, to speak on that, this is what they're doing. Okay, this is what they're doing. This is the Manning name. This is what they do. They get their kids, they get their relatives, and they get them in a key position. And then that name carries weight.
Yep.
That's all. Look, before this gentleman even threw a pass, he was talking about taking your spot because of the name. I like Peyton, I like Eli, but just because you have a name, Michael Jordan is a damn good name. His son sucked.
His son sucked.
Yeah. Magic Johnson is a powerful name. I ain't gonna say about his son. I'm just gonna say he don't play basketball. I'm just saying, don't put too much pressure on this young man, because when he comes in here and he doesn't perform well, it's over for him, because now that name ain't gonna mean nothing.
That's it. You hit it dead on the head, Coach. Because it's like this. The kid may be great, But all the stuff he's got to replace, all the pieces around him, that stuff matters, man. And to sit here and to crown this man Heisman Trophy and national champion, man, it's so far whack, man. I can't they lost a lot of players to the draft. A lot. You can't tell me that stuff don't matter, man.
He said it. He said it on
You
that
said
podcast.
it, man.
He said
And
it on that podcast.
I'll double down and I'll piggyback off of my friend Derek. Hey, they wanted this smoke, and they put all these receipts out here.
Receipts due, baby.
Receipts are due, baby. And you know how this gumbo rolls.
But
Ain't
you know what's
nothing but
crazy?
the real.
Bevo Bodyguard and all them clowns, you won't be able to find them if you sent. I mean, you'll find Bin Laden quicker. You hear me?
Hey, Coach, can I give you another famous name that didn't make up to his daddy?
Yes, sir.
Kyle Petty, Richard Petty's son, the king of NASCAR, seven-time Winston Cup winner, and Kyle didn't make the grade of his daddy.
Well,
So your name,
a lot of it's pressure, man. Look at Bronny.
Yeah.
Look at Bronny. That kid ain't got nothing on LeBron, man. Let's be real.
Yeah.
But look,
That's why I'm saying that.
I want to say y'all a stat right quick, Bishop, before you're talking, right? This is what Stark was saying. Since 2015, 37 Texas Longhorn players have been drafted in the NFL. 37 since 2015.
And 36 was from this year.
That includes 12 players drafted in 2025, and then 23 taking the year before then. So 35 out of the 37 have been taken in the last 2 years since 2015. That is an asinine comment to say in a live podcast that you've had 37 players. No, he said 35 in the last 2 years, but you didn't say 37 total in the last 10 years.
He left that out, Coach.
So I like to fact check. I like to fact check his ass big time, because it's okay to say that you've had 35, and that's a great thing, because Lincoln can say that. And he trash.
100 Heisman trophies and didn't amount to a damn thing. Let me jump in real quick. How y'all realize the squad we had with Baker and Tyler, man? We had at one point we had Mark Andrews, CeeDee Lamb, Hollywood Brown, running back, slipping my
Joe
mind.
Mixon.
Anyway, the
Joe
whole
Mixon. Yeah.
line is all pro. All Baker Mayfield or Kyler Murray switch out to the next year, and you can't win a championship with that, man. There's a problem right there, man. That's a fucking squad, fellas.
What about back when Sam Bradford came out number 1? I think Trent Williams went number 5, and then Joe McCoy went number 3.
Mm-hmm.
The first 5 picks, 3 of them were OU players.
Yeah.
So we can go dig up stats if we want to veto what Sark said, but I'm just saying, you are a football coach talking about swimming, rowing, Ryder Cup. You almost won the SEC championship. How many guys you put in the NFL? But what have you won?
Not a damn
That's the main thing.
Not football.
So I just, man, look, stats is the one thing that I love.
And, as far
Go ahead, Dwayne. I think you.
As far as some other sports, as far as anything outside of football, you got to put gymnastics and softball at the top. In my opinion. So, what are we even fucking talking about, man? That one natty with Vince Young. Man, let's be real. That ain't no better than our 2000 natty.
Yeah.
Hey, Coach, can I address somebody in the chat?
Go ahead, bud.
Sooner in Texas said that I'm the legend because of blue and gold sausage. Hey, Sooner in Texas, my email is in my description on my YouTube channel. Email me your address and I will send you a couple of rolls.
Man, look, Northwest Classroom was notorious for that blue and gold sausage.
What you know about that blue and gold?
I was an
What the
FF.
hell y'all talking about?
I was
That was the fundraiser back in the day. That's all they had back in the day.
Hey,
The blue and
you
gold
ain't lying.
sausage.
I'm
I
still.
remember that.
My girl done graduated. I need to find me somebody.
What we talking
you
about?
can,
Deer sausage or what?
No,
it's
the
just
the blue and
just
gold
regular.
sausage that they use for fundraisers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hey,
Hey,
look,
hold on. Ramen Lemon. Who's the guest of the week? None other than the man Derek Hamilton is in the building.
Seatbelt
Like I
Mafia. Hey, real quick, Seatbelt Mafia. Shout out to my boy Makari Vickers. That's where the name came from, man. That's my dude.
Okay.
I'm real close with the family. Unfortunately, he transferred out to Colorado, but he's got the best ever to do it at that position, coaching him.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, things didn't work out at Oklahoma, but I'm gonna tell y'all what. That's where the name came from. Is Makari. But if y'all ain't checked out this man's highlights, go look at his little brother Isaiah Hit Stick Turbo Vickers. The kid is something special, man. He wins every track meet he's in Florida.
There you go.
Freshman All-American. This kid is something serious, man, and I pray to God we land him. I'm afraid we probably won't due to what happened with Makari and the med staff. I'm not
I think you're breaking in and out. Seatbelt.
I'm not gonna go all in.
I think you're breaking in and out.
But and the Vickers family overall, man, his daddy's a pastor. His daddy's a pastor. His mama's a queen. I love him. Like, been with y'all. Go ahead.
Oh no. You good. I like this comment right here. Sark showed that he's only a champion when he's setting side chair to a real head coach.
Prime and Lennon.
So, hey, I got a question. I got a question for Dwayne. Dwayne, can you hear me?
I'm listening.
All right. You said that when you sent me that email, that Sark and the Texas fans are what?
What did I say? Man, I forgot.
You said they're delusional.
Arrogant, overrated, and all that.
He went on a 5-minute rant, man. Delusional, arrogant.
But guess what? They talk about, like you said, when they won that softball championship, it was like they made it seem like they won about 8 of them things. They made it seem like they won 8, but they only won 1. And guess what?
Of all things to come at us about, you need to avoid softball.
But check it out though. It's like it looked like I can have a vision in my mind where Mike White is sitting up there wiping the sweat off his brow just like this, not facing Patty. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
y'all crazy.
But come on, coach. You just said, are we really bragging about rowing, golfing, and tennis? Come on now.
Well, it's like
they talk about a director. What the hell is a director's cup? What is that? I mean, what is that about? Director's cup?
Here's the stat.
Well, I was talking to Coach earlier, and they're putting Texas on the pedestal about their softball natty. They ain't ever won a natty other than this year. When they can go 4 in a row, come talk to the legend.
Damn, man! If you can win 2 in a row, come holler at me.
You can win 2 in a row.
Hey, Mike the legend, you ain't heard. They done already crowned them champion. Guess what? Paul Feinbaum thinks they done already won it already. Win the Heisman and everything.
Shit.
Yeah.
Man, I'm like, are you?
Yeah, I
Come
know.
on, man. We need to
Well,
stop all
Paul
that
Farnbaum
nonsense.
think he can walk
Yeah.
on water and everything, and he
Hey,
can't walk on water.
Paul can come get this work. He can come get this work just like everybody else.
Here's the
All we
stat.
gotta do.
Hey,
Here's
I just
a
revert
stat.
back to Bishop. What Bishop always say. I know one damn thing. 50-something days, them receipts is coming due.
If we gonna do
What's
that,
that?
Hey,
What's that? The Bishop
that game,
always says.
that Texas game is what I want to see.
Oh man,
Documentation.
you don't want to see that.
Documentation is conversation.
Documentation be conversation. And ain't nobody whistling Dixie around here, baby. You better come bring it.
Nope.
you
right.
know,
I mean, man, they're gonna be talking all that trash. Oh well, we did do this, we didn't do that. Oh, our players, we didn't have all our players and all this kind of. And I kind of remember we were saying the same thing when we didn't have all our players. You know what? They gave us plenty of grief. Oh well, the next man steps up. The next man, we're gonna see how much all that talking you're gonna be doing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
but
I mean,
yeah,
we're
but
gonna see how much talking they're
let me
gonna be
tell you
doing.
something. Here's the thing. Let me tell you something. Me and my son's first. He's 23 now. Is his first OU game since he was.
I think
You're
Derek
muted. We can't hear you.
Gabriel was out. You can't hear me?
we can now.
Okay.
Okay. So I took my son down there when we got beat down 49-0.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was there
But
too.
you know what? Hey, and it was the most miserable day of my life. It was my son's first game since he was 4 years old. I was blessed growing up, been to national championships and everything else, and he went as a baby. But we decided to go down there, and they beat us down 49-0. But what the hell you supposed to do, man? We playing a tight end for quarterback, had no type of game plan. Like when we walked in that Texas State Fair, I told my son we finna get our teeth beat in. We ain't got a quarterback.
Yeah, Derek, I remember that game. That was my first going to an OU game, going to that Texas game. That was the first time. I said, you know what? I know we're gonna lose. I didn't know how bad we were gonna lose. Man, I was so demoralized. I couldn't say nothing. I had to take it. I couldn't do it. I had to take it.
What's the quarterback we had? We had him lined out there at wideout. Like they wasn't worried about him, man. They wasn't even guarding him. They knew we wasn't going to that dude. So you basically was playing 10 on 11 right off the rip.
Man, that dude was 6-something, and I mean, why didn't they at least let him? I think they had somebody else, but he ended up transferring out.
We had the quarterback that transferred to Wisconsin.
Yeah, Davis Bevel.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Bevel. It was the other guy. It was another young kid.
I'm sorry, man, but he was horrible. Why did we not at least give Nick Evers a try?
There you go, Nick Evers.
My point exactly.
Yeah, there you go. That's who I wanted to get it, but they wouldn't. For whatever reason, they didn't want to go that route.
I mean, it must have been bad because you look at the situation, man. Like it couldn't have been no worse.
Before we get lost in all this Texas crap,
yeah,
Bishop, you got a question. You got a question that came in the email, Bishop.
Okay.
And I'm going to mute you guys right now while I read this, but I'm going to unmute you guys when I get through. All right. This question right here was a hot topic that came from a segment that we had when we did depth chart comparison, when we was comparing kids of today's era to kids of the past. So this is what the email says. What's going on, Coach and Bishop? This is Tony McMillan. I am from Little Rock, Arkansas, and I was listening to your podcast, and I jumped in when you were talking about your depth chart comparisons. I have a few, if you don't mind me putting them out there. I think that Dominic Williams reminds me of Jalen Redmond. He said, I think Nigel Smith could be someone like a Ronnie Perkins. I think that Peyton Bowen could be like, no, that don't make no sense. He said no. He said he think Peyton Bowen could be similar to a Ronnie Lott, which I don't know. That ain't an Oklahoma player, but oh well. And then he says Javonte Gibson reminds me of a Jaden Hazelwood and Malcolm Kelly. So I want to Open it up now. I'll mute myself, and I want you guys.
You know the deal with that, Coach,
Yes, sir.
is that what Peyton is for me is Fitzpatrick that was with Alabama. That type of smarts that this year he's really about to come into his own.
Okay.
And the others was pretty spot on. The simple fact is that ain't all. They got their friends coming, and it's a beautiful thing when you have competitive depth.
All right. Let me say this, and then I'm gonna get y'all's take. Dominic Williams reminds him of Jalen Redmond. Good comparison, bad comparison.
That's decent. Yeah, that's
No,
decent.
I don't agree, but it ain't bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. I don't.
It's
agree
not
with that.
bad.
Okay. What about Nigel Smith? Could be someone like a Ronnie Perkins.
Now, I can see
To
that.
be determined.
Yeah,
Hey,
that
But like you say, seatbelt, that's
Yeah.
to be determined.
Yeah. Now, here's what I will say since I broke down film.
Mm-hmm.
Nigel Smith II is the vet technician, and he's in the Bosa twins, Bosa brother type of technician with his hands. So with him being able to beat up his weight, he's about to dominate like nobody else.
He's nice. He's nice from what we see on tape, but we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And then the
Now,
last
I got
one.
another name for you. Who would
What's
you
up?
compare this guy to? Zach Sanchez.
Zach Sanchez.
Hey, shout out Zach. He's from Tulsa Union alumni.
There you go. Zach Sanchez.
Who would you
I'd say
compare him
Kendall Dobie when he's healthy.
No. Eli Bowen.
Yep.
I got another name for Eli.
Who you got for Eli?
Ricky Dixon.
Oh,
Okay. I can see that.
Hey, real quick, shout out Jason Watkins, man, my boy, Hall of
I
Fame
see
football
him.
podcast.
Yes, sir.
That's the best show on, man. You and Jason, man, that's my dog, man. Jason Watkins,
man,
man.
hey,
Shout out. If you
Jason
ain't
is the one.
subscribe to my boy.
Hey,
He's the
Derek. I was telling Sooner in Texas on my header on my YouTube channel. I've got my email. Send me your email, and I'll have you on with me, Mike, and Bishop sometime. Me and Big Mike
Hey,
Boganowski.
legend, I'm already subscribed, and I love your show too, brother. I got you.
Thank you, brother.
Hey, this show is about opportunity, putting people in.
So is mine.
Hey, whenever you want to jump on, man, y'all guys can always jump on. It's always about OU love. That's all it is. But I got one more name for you.
I'm sorry for interrupting you there, Coach. You got something else with that question? My bad.
Oh no. The last name. Hold on. Who's that? The last name is Giovanni Gibson. Compares to Jaden Hazelwood or Malcolm Kelly.
Hell no. Malcolm Kelly, maybe. Jaden Hazelwood, no. Giovanni Gibson, that guy.
Yeah. I think I want to say CeeDee Lamb, but I'm kind of stretching. And I'm talking
CeeDee
stretching.
special, man. CeeDee, ooh.
CeeDee is special. But let me just say though, I spent the last 20 years of my life, 20 of the last 27, I lived in Arkansas. And I'm here to tell y'all.
What part?
And Coach, you already know. I know that's your family. Giovanni Gibson is that guy.
What part of Arkansas?
Jonesboro, Northeast.
Okay, Jonesboro. Okay.
Oh my God, I got common ground with you, Derek.
I live in Horn Lake, Mississippi right now, just near Tulica. Okay. My grandbabies are still up in Jonesboro, but yeah.
I got common ground with you, Derek.
I'm here to tell y'all, if Giovanni heals up from that leg injury, man, that news is true.
Like I was telling guys off the air last week, I'm just gonna tell y'all later. It's something that it's a sight to see what he's doing right now. That's all I can say. It's a sight to see what he's doing right now.
Hey, Derek, you used to live in Jonesboro. I got common ground with you back many eons ago. I used to live in Hardy.
Man, that's the most beautiful river in the United States.
The Spring River, baby.
Yes, sir.
And colder than hell.
Hell yeah, but man, that's pretty up there, man.
It is.
All right, fellas. We're going to jump into another segment that I love more than anything. And this segment and everything, man, is Smash It or Pass It.
Oh,
Smash It or Pass It.
This has been growing feet too, man. I never knew that people would take to Smash It or Pass It. I thought it was kind of lame. But a lot of people have been sending me names in to Smash or Pass. So, I'm going to give your name. You let me know, should we smash it or pass it? And then give me a reason why you would. Is that all right?
all right.
The name that everybody has said so far, and it shouldn't be obvious. Kip Lewis.
Who?
Kip Lewis.
Smash it with a hammer, baby.
Yeah, that's a smash.
Hey,
And why would you?
Kip, he's got natural leadership. He's got natural leadership to him. He's got a good nose to the ball. He's got good east-west movement. He's quick on his feet, and he will rip your head off.
Okay. Derek?
man, that kid's something different, man. He knows the game. He ain't the biggest linebacker we got, but that kid knows football. And I was at the Auburn game. We just moved back to Mississippi from Alabama, and we were at the Auburn game. And let me tell you something, living in Alabama, baby, those are some loyal fans. You're either one or the other. You're Roll Tide or you're War Eagle. And don't you think I wasn't up in there talking shit when we got that shit? Hey, I was up in there.
All right, Dwayne, what you got?
Yeah, he knows ball. He knows ball.
Yeah, I think so too. I think he's a real good athlete. I think he's a linebacker, isn't he?
Yes, sir.
I mean, he has a nose for that ball. He can find the ball where it's gonna be. I mean, just the plays he made against Alabama. That was Kip. You know, they was calling him Kip Six and all that. You know, like you said, Derek, I stayed in Irondale, Alabama. So I mean, it was like we went to a church down there. It was like most of the church was Alabama, and they had maybe this one guy that was there. He was an Auburn fan, but guess what? That man was Auburn down all the way down the middle. So he was fighting. But when I was down there, oh man, I was OU all the way down. So you know.
Hey, let me tell y'all that I don't know if any of y'all's familiar with that Iron Bowl rivalry, but they've had family members kill one another behind that shit.
Oh yeah,
man, that's crazy.
There was a husband and wife that was here. One is a Clemson alumni and one's a South Carolina alumni. And they went to the bowl game and they started fighting in the stands. The husband and the wife did, to where they had to get escorted out, fighting in the damn stands because Clemson was beating the hell out of South Carolina and the husband couldn't take it.
Hey, I mean, it's real out there.
Don't think it's just Texas and Oklahoma. There are some games out there, man.
No, but Coach, I will say, I've been to the Iron Bowl and I've been to OU Texas, and I don't know if it's just because of the state fair atmosphere or what it be. Man, you're gonna have to show me something to beat OU Texas, man. That atmosphere is different.
Oh yeah, okay. Greg Sankey was on the KREF the other day. We were talking about. He said it's nothing like the Oklahoma Texas game because it's one side is puke orange and the other side is crimson. So I mean,
50-50.
It's just. I mean, even he's seeing it the first time because he said he never really went to the game, but he said he went through path to Texas. I think he said he had family in Oklahoma, but he said it's something else. You know what I'm saying? So that game in itself is something else.
Yeah, you won't never be able to put that into words to somebody until you go experience that. I mean, Josh Pate, one of the best, most famous college football podcast there is. It's different, man, when you get to that Cotton Bowl in October.
Yep.
Yeah. So, hey, man, at the end of the day, those kind of games, man, build character. I think a lot of people don't understand Oklahoma and Texas. There are some games out there. I think the Alabama and the Auburn game is a very serious rivalry. But I think if we're going to try to find the best rivalry, nothing compares to Army and Navy.
That's Navy one I would like to attend. That's one I would like to go.
That's the one, man, that you just can't. When I was in the Army, man, that's the one game that you just can't explain it. You just got to be there to see this game take place. And I mean the cadets and how they just move and how they can. The whole side is just Army, and then the other side is Navy. It's just nothing like it. And then after that one, I would say probably Ohio State and Michigan is a top game. But Texas and Oklahoma is either top three. They top three. I don't care what nobody say. It's top three.
Just the environment. You take the game out of it, man. And man, I'll tell you one thing. I've been there on both sides, and it fucking sucks to lose and leave out of there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's terrible. Let me see. Hold on right quick. I got the comments back.
Excuse my language.
I got a comment in here. I got a personal email just came in. Oh shit. Personal email just came in on my phone. And Derek, it's for you, buddy. Let me mute this right quick. It says, "What's going on, Coach and the panel? Great show, man. You guys are killing it. You are inviting people out of the comments to join the show. Got a question for the guy that's in the show now, Derek Hamilton, I believe his name. What do you see Oklahoma going record-wise this year? And do you think Oklahoma has what it takes to make the SEC championship?"
Absolutely. And people call me crazy, man. I've been screaming for the longest we're going to win the Natty, but I'm dead serious, guys. You look at this, I got us going 10-2.
Okay.
And I've got us winning the SEC championship, and I got us winning the Natty. And I'll tell you why. Okay. We play 8 brand new quarterbacks. 8. Yeah. And that's the difference right there. Had it not be for that, I'm trying to be realistic. I'm telling you, I'm going to win 25,000 if we win it. Hey, I'm dead serious. And the reason I say it is just that right there. We're playing 8 new quarterbacks. Good luck against our defensive front. Good luck.
Say, Derek, but check it out, though. The way they tell it, Texas is going to win it all. In spite of all.
Well, of course. That's every year, brother. That's every year.
I've been listening.
That's what gets me. And you know what? I give Texas credit. Sark's doing a great job. He's done a great job. But to replace what you've replaced, whether it be the draft, portal, whatever, and to act like it don't matter, you got 4 new offensive linemen. I don't know how many on defense. Yeah, you got some stud linebackers and defensive ends. Cool. Good luck against Oklahoma's defensive front and Arch Manning with 4 new offensive linemen. R. Mason Thomas, my boy G Baby, shout out. Buford Halton, Grayson Halton, that's my guys. Them boys are going to eat this year, man. 8 new quarterbacks. That boy from Michigan. I think Michigan's is not going to be a bad team. But to come in as a true freshman and to see that Brent Venables defense with that defensive front, he's going to he's going to put them in a blender, man. I'm a homer. I get it. I'm a homer.
No.
But don't say that. Based on that right there, 8 new quarterbacks, and we got a new quarterback too. But I think we got that guy, and he's got the same offensive coordinator. That's a whole different aspect of it.
The difference between Mateer and Arch Manning is Mateer's got game time experience. Arch
There
don't.
you go. That's where that's
Man, look.
that's what we're talking about right there.
Hey,
That's
I know
it
a
right
lot
there.
of guys that play good in practice and play shitty in ball games. I'd rather you play shitty in practice, but be a gamer in the ball game. You can't have it.
Hey, fellas,
both ways.
one thing I know for certain is we won 6 games with zero offense. Zero.
Two hubcaps
Embarrassing,
missing and 2 flat tires.
pathetic. It was everything you could think of. Embarrassing, pathetic, unexcusable. With Mateer and Arbuckle, dude, how are we not winning 9 or 10 games? We borderline. We like outside of Jackson letting the ball fumble off his knee against Missouri. We should have beat Tennessee and woulda, coulda, shoulda. I get that, but that's where I'm going. To answer your question, Coach, I'm going 10-2. We're winning the SEC championship and we're shocking the world.
Who's your 2 losses to?
Oh, that's tough. Maybe I think, and I'm not positive on this, but I think maybe Bama on the road and South Carolina on the road is sound as crazy as that sounds. Just because I think
what I'm talking about.
Look. I'm down here, and I'm gonna tell you right now, they're not gonna lose to South Carolina.
Well, and I don't think they should, Coach. But I know.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why, Derek. I'm gonna tell you why. People down here, be honest, they are terrified of Oklahoma. They know, South Carolina fans know firsthand what Brent Venables can do. The last time he came to South Carolina with Clemson team, they dusted their ass 35-0. He knows what to expect going to South Carolina. Now, here's the thing.
You're right about that. A
lot of people don't know South Carolina lost a lot of their interior guys on defense to Clemson because Clemson is paying players now. So that depth, and you're not going to have a fucking tight end blocking the best defensive end in the nation this year.
That was dumb.
You're going to have.
And you're not going to get 3 picks.
No.
You're not going to be up 21-0 in the first 5 minutes.
Look,
no.
That game time, that
not.
game-like experience is very vital. If you've never been a quarterback in high school or college, when that light comes on and that oh shit moment happens to where you do something and it don't work, and then you do something again and it don't work, and you do something again and it don't work, and now you're like, oh shit, that's what's going to happen. Because that defense is going to be nasty as hell. You think they won't be nasty? They're going to be nasty. Nasty. Listen to this. Marvin Jones, Dominique Williams, Jaden Jackson, R. Mason Thomas, Kip Lewis, Kobe McKenzie, Caden Dobie, Kendall Dobie, Eli Bowen, Peyton Bowen, Danny Okoye, David Stone, Grayson Halton, Sammy Abasigo. Dude, you got
That's what I'm saying.
And I ain't even done yet. You got so many weapons that when 1A go out, 1B comes right in.
1A coming right back in.
So what are we talking about? And people know X's and O's, but this is what bothers me about the media and the SEC. They are so fucking biased when it comes to Oklahoma.
Yep. You say they know ball. You know ball. Man, I listen to these clowns, and if you believe what you're saying, you don't know ball.
Yeah. That's what it is.
I mean, like you said, hey, and I'm gonna tell y'all what, not just because they family to me neither, but G Baby Grayson Halton, that kid's shooting up to the first round in my opinion this year. That kid's nasty.
Yeah, they all are. I mean, that whole group, the first 5 that coach was talking about, oh yeah, they're gonna be drafted. They're gonna be drafted.
Grayson's a different breed, bro.
Can you guys try to make a lineup and let me see who y'all would start on defense?
Oh man.
Oh, that's tough. It's tough because just like to answer to your question, Coach, when you said that, you said 1A to 1B. It's 1A to 1A in my opinion.
It really is.
Yeah.
It just, I don't think people.
Danny Okoye, that kid is a freak.
You know who nobody's been talking about, and it's been a shocker to me. Danny Okoye. Nobody's been talking about him.
Hey, the kid is an absolute freak. He won Nick Saban's camp and got an offer from Alabama his first time down there. I mean, that kid's different now.
That says it all. That says it all.
Yep.
So, but we think back, when has Lincoln ever had a comparison or a stat sheet like this?
If you flip the script on offense, it's almost complete opposite.
Yeah.
Man, that dude is a nerd, and he needs to drop off the face somewhere.
You know, and here's my deal with Link, man. Link's all right on offense, but the fact that he hasn't figured out, if he would just go hire a Jim Knowles or Brent Venables for a DC, and he would have a ring, it is beyond me, man. Because the guy, let's face it, man. Like I said at the beginning of the podcast, you look at them squads. How many squads can you put up against what we had? Baker, Hollywood, CD, a whole all-pro offensive line, Mark Andrews.
Yeah.
And then what? The next year, all we did, swap Baker out for Kyler Murray. How the hell we didn't win a natty, bro?
He has no clue about defense, man. He has no clue.
None.
He don't.
If you can't win a natty with that type of offense, you're probably not going to win one.
But guess
Derek,
what?
I said this. Go ahead.
All they had to do was have some kind of defense against Georgia, and they would have won.
We did. That's well, we didn't have a great defense, but we got a couple stops. That squib kick, and man, don't even take me back to that. That makes me throw up in my mouth.
and let me say this, Coach, before you get back to your thing.
Oh, right.
There was one X factor in that game they couldn't stop. His name was Rodney Anderson. They could not stop the run, just like you can't stop a cold runny nose.
That's it. Rodney was killing them.
Everybody still feels like the reason why OU don't get no respect, everybody still feels like this is Lincoln's team. The same old OU team that don't have a defense, that just comes in the game, score points. Hold on right quick. Hold on. Let me mute everybody right quick while I say this. We always wondered what would happen if we have a Lincoln Riley offense and a Brent Venables defense. Well, this year we get ready to find out what it would look like if we had a Lincoln Riley offense and a Brent Venables defense. People don't want to hear it. Kevin Wilson and Arbuckle are in that damn laboratory right now, drawing up schemes, drawing up plays, drawing up things that can work. With that defense over there, and I'm going to tell y'all, and I'm going to keep saying it, you got the four horsemen back together from Clemson. Them boys know how to coach defense, and they got all the damn weapons that they need. So if you think you're going to walk into Norman and get a W, you shitting yourself.
Right. I think, it's like you said, a lot of people going to be surprised, and they're going to have a lot of pants seats that was wet and dripping because of that. They're gonna find out. They're really gonna find out because it's already. They already have us down. We're not doing this. Why did Oklahoma come to the SEC? We're not SEC ready. Yeah, like you said, Bishop, receipts are coming due.
Well, and that's the thing. Imagine being either whether it be a freshman quarterback or a new quarterback and going up against Brent Venables' defense, man. I played high school ball, bro. That I don't care how good of a generational talent you are. Like Texas, let's throw that out there. 4 new offensive linemen with BB's defense. Good luck, buddy. That's all I got to say.
and I'm a tag team with my brother. I'm telling you right now, everybody's put on notice that's on our game schedule because there is no ifs, ands, and buts about it. We are built different this year. We are built from fire tests, and we're ready to show our worth. And we're coming for all those receipts. Everybody said, "Oh, OU's going to be the next Nebraska."
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
Oh yeah. Okay.
we're the next Mississippi State.
Well, the thing is it, I'm very confident in what Mateer brings to the table, but man, you listen to people like Big Bo, Mike Boganowski's dad. Shout out to him, great guy. If Mateer is to go down, dude, I'm not too sure Hawkins is something special too, guys.
Facts.
He's going to
Don't
come into
look
the
at
game
your fire.
sometime
You
this
ain't
year.
done. Come
No,
on, Dave.
he's going to come into the game sometime this year, and he's going to change the way the landscape is because you can't blitz him in this offense with all these weapons. You can't blitz him. Because you blitz him 4.3 speed, that old saying, how I do it, Bishop, he gone. So
just like he was, I was at that Auburn game, man. What first play of the game or first play, second? It was just after the game started.
Third play.
Once he hits them burners, he gone.
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, we can sit here and do this shit all night. Everybody's going to have their way they feel about Oklahoma, and it's sad that they don't see. How can you feel OU's going to be worse with what they've added?
With no offense last year, 0.
I think last year was the rock bottom.
It was. Well, I don't know. I lived through the John Blake years.
Yeah, well, I can agree with you with that. I can agree with you with that.
But it was bad.
Yeah. Well, all right. Last segment, and then we're gonna get up off here because I told my wife 1 hour, and I'm past it already, Bishop. I told you, Bishop. I told you. When you start cooking,
I think we need to put you on a timer, Coach.
Hey man, look, I can't do it. I have fun doing this, man. Y'all don't understand
we do.
how much
You do a
fun
great
this
job.
is.
You do a great job, Coach. Like real talk, man. There's about 3 of y'all. Yeah, 3 of y'all I've subscribed to. Legend, Coach, and Jason. That's about it, man.
I just try to be honest, man. Like I said, I am a diehard OU fan, but I'm also a coach, man, that knows X's and O's. You can't sit here and look at what these guys have brought in and say they're going to be 6 and 7.
No, and like I said, if you're saying that at this point, you're simply one of 3 things. You're hating, you don't know football. That's it. You're full of shit.
Well, I mean, that's what it is. You can't.
And Coach, I'm with you. Let me bring something up that's even better than Mateer and all them guys we brought in. I'm with you with the 4 horsemen, Kevin Wilson, Nagy. That right there, the offseason moves we made outside of the players. Man, y'all better watch out. Get it while it's getting good.
All I'm saying is there's a team. I'm going to put it out there. There's a team in Orangeburg, South Carolina. All right. A little town, Wilkinson Heights. All right. You can look it up. Wilkinson Heights. There's 2 twin brothers, Jeremiah and Julius. Can't say their last name because I'll get in trouble.
You better not.
6'6", 313 pounds.
Damn.
High school kids.
Damn.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, he's all on their ass. Wes Goodwin is all in their ass trying to get them to come to Oklahoma. If we get those 2 twins, dude, I had to go watch these kids play because I didn't. Somebody said, "Coach, you got." I said, "Well, you know, I hear it all the time. Coach, you need to go watch this kid. He's okay." And I don't say that, but you know, I go and watch. And I'm like, okay, even though I know they're not it, I still say, oh yeah, they good. But I saw these kids. Look, let me tell you, they always say you can tell players by the way they get off the bus.
Yes, sir. Hey, God didn't make a whole bunch of that size.
Hey, high school kids, they 18 years old, 6'6", 313.
God, what position they play?
Defensive tackle.
Oh.
They call them. Their nickname is Peanut Butter and Jelly.
Yeah, I know it is.
Hey, just don't call them late for dinner.
But their dad is a preacher, but he's a down to earth guy. But he makes them. They're real humble, man. They don't have no cell phones. They don't read no social media. Man. Good down to earth kid. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Kind of kids. But I tell the dad, I said, you're gonna have to ease up a little bit because once these kids get away from you, they're gonna go buck wild. If you don't show them let them have a little bit of, society right now. Because when you're talking about going all the way to Oklahoma, that's so many miles away. I have to trust you to take care of my child.
Yeah.
But if we get those two, man, I'm telling you, man, that's gonna be a game changer.
I know it is. It's that size. Woo-wee.
So it is what it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Where are they from, Coach? North Carolina?
They're from Orangeburg, South Carolina, a little place called Wilkinson Heights.
Good. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Coach.
Oh no, man. I was just gonna do the last segment, man, of read 2 more emails, and then I'm gonna get my butt off here. The wife wants to watch this new ballerina, the John Wick movie.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Hey, it's got to be better than Sark's Ryder Cup.
Y'all stupid, man. Y'all stupid. All right. Let me find this email right quick.
Come on, Derek, man. Come on, man.
All right. Hold on. All right. Here we go. Last 2 emails. Oh, I'm gonna mute you guys right quick because there's an echo somewhere. All right. Testing. All right, there it is. All right. Last one. What's going on, Coach, in the panel? This is Darius Jones. I am from Pigeon Forge, North Carolina. My question is to the panel. Do you think Oklahoma has what it takes to finally be SEC champions? Do you see Oklahoma, 1, beating Texas, 2, beating Alabama, 3, finally getting that monkey off their back and beating LSU? If that was to happen, could you see Oklahoma going 10-2 or 11-1? Thanks for the love. Thank you for reading the email. You guys are rock stars. I appreciate the show. Best of luck. All right, I'm gonna open it back up.
Yeah.
All right. What do y'all think?
All right.
So I was just gonna say, yeah. And I'm glad since Coach, what you said about South Carolina, if we don't lose that game, I got us going 11-1. And absolutely, y'all know where my money's at, baby.
Yes, sir. He's with me. Let's ride, baby. Let's ride.
Yeah, LSU is order. Excuse the expression. LSU is order nice ass whooping. Excuse my language.
Yeah. Belt to ass. Mike.
Yeah. Ain't nobody coming through Norman and taking a W with them.
What do you think, Mike?
Huh?
They didn't even respect the Oklahoma players or whatever. The only person they respect was Jalen Hurts, and that's it.
That's right.
I mean, but you got a guy that was calling defense. I mean, you can't really respect him at all. But hey, that's here nor there.
I said previously on a few shows ago that our second loss would probably be to LSU.
Oh, I lost you. Can y'all hear him? My stuff.
I think we lost him. Yeah, we lost him. But go ahead, Coach.
Who you got, Coach?
Did we lose him?
I hope not. Is it just me and you, Bishop?
Me, you.
No, I'm right here.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here.
All right. Dwayne, who you got, baby?
I think Alabama. I thought about saying Colorado, but I think Alabama. But other than that, I think we're gonna skull drag LSU. I just have that feeling. I just don't.
Yes, sir.
With all what we got going on, I think our defensive line is too good. We have a better
Chuck,
offensive line, and
really?
we have wide receivers this year.
Really, Chuck?
I agree.
Hold on,
man.
hold
Our
on.
defensive front's gonna be the difference.
Hold on. Chuck says different. He said, I know you guys might kick me out for this. I am more worried about our defense, new leaders, than our offense.
What? Come on, man. He's
Chuck.
is he a
That gotta be Bevo bodyguard.
Is that a Sooner fan or is that a Texas fan trolling, Coach?
That's Bevo bodyguard trolling.
Y'all crazy.
All I got to say, Chuck, is this is real. You start
it's real. It's damn real.
You start naming our front seven, and if you could when we go 3 deep and possibly 4 deep on the front seven, Houston, there's a problem.
Yeah, let me just say. Now, I will say, a lot depends on whether we got Gentry healthy and whether we got Dobie at full strength. You give me them guys at full strength, and what else we got on that D line and Eli Bowen. If we got Gentry and Dobie full strength, we'll have the number 1 defense in the nation. And hot take, whatever you want to call it.
Well, hold on. If we do lose Kendall Dobie, any kind of reason.
Who?
If we lose Kendall Dobie for any type of reason, just follow with me now. Can't we just plug Kendall Daniels in that spot?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
I'm not worried a bit.
Oh yeah. Now I'm not worried about him. And if Gentry happens to, hurt, I don't want him to. Trust me, I definitely don't. Can't we just plug in Jaden Hardy over there, who's been killing it in the
offseason? Newcomb.
Newcomb too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you're absolutely correct, Coach. And all I meant by my comment was, Gentry from Tulsa, so I follow a lot of them high school boys. Gentry and Dobie too. You're right. We're in good shape either way, man. But healthy,
but that's okay, Chuck. Hey, I want you to. Hey, you got to keep holding on to the rope because this destiny rope we pulling, and we done been through enough.
Hey Chuck. One thing you ain't got to worry about. Don't worry about that defensive front now.
No, if anything, if there's one thing that we got to worry about on the OU team, I'm gonna tell you the honest to God truth. It ain't on offense and it ain't on defense. It's that field goal. It's that field goal team.
Oh man, don't.
Oh man,
don't do me like
No. Come on. It's that field goal team because you're gonna be kicking so many extra points.
Yeah.
I need your foot game to be ready.
How many games came down to a field goal, and how many that if we would have kicked that field goal and made it? How many games you think we would have came out with?
If we would have just had, and this is just being honest, guys, because that's how we do it on this show. Be honest. If we would have had a decent, not good, not great, a decent OC, OU would have won that game.
Our offense would have pulsed.
I mean, we were. Hey, Derek, me and Bishop were and Mike. We were calling the plays at halftime.
Yeah,
I'm telling them.
it's horrible.
I'm telling them. Zone read is all wide open.
Yeah.
Send the damn running back in the flats.
You know, that's what I don't get is like, and maybe y'all throw shade at this comment, man. But my biggest coach of the year, I know Joe John has got his critics, and I'm one of them. But DeMarco Murray, man, his
Rotation sucks.
Rotation is Xavier Robinson goes off and runs the ball 5 times the next game. What the fuck are we doing, man?
I think that's why Sawchuk left because of that. I mean, ain't no way that man should have walked. No way, no how.
Well, guys, hold on. I'm gonna tell you the real reason why Sawchuk left. All right, you got to look at and just be honest. Look at this running back room. When the SEC, when we got Sawchuk, where were we?
In the Big 12,
where everything is pretty much outside of tackles. You don't run that much in the guard area in the Big 12. Everything is spread out formation, catching the ball out of the backfield. When you get into the SEC, it's ground and pound. He didn't have the body type.
Okay, I see your point.
That's all. Look at who all the running backs. Javonte Barnes, 215. Xavier Robinson, 230. Tatum Taylor, 220. Jaden Ott, 210. And you have Sawchuk, 195.
Yeah.
It's a big difference.
I hate it for Sawchuk, but I think we made the right move getting Ott, and it's just I don't get it. What was that last year? What was that year that Caleb made that crazy ass play against Kansas to win the game?
That was Lincoln's last year, 2019.
Yeah, Lincoln's last year, man. Like, what the hell were we doing? Running back rotation.
And don't forget number 6. He's getting ready.
Oh yeah. You talking about
brain fart. Hold on.
His daddy played in the NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You seen that workout he's doing? He's getting ready.
He's ready.
Well, hold on. What's this say? He said right here.
Y'all talking about Tory Blaylock?
Blaylock.
Yes, sir.
Look, when you got speed like that, and you got freshmen coming in, Sawchuk saw the writing on the wall, man. I better get up out of here and go somewhere.
And you can't blame him. I hope he shines
no, you
at Florida
can't.
State.
You can't.
But check this out. Do you think his brother's gonna leave?
Yeah. I do.
It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, it's a matter of time. I know he's still. If I last checked, he's still on the roster.
Hey, but let me tell you something though, man. We had something with Sawchuk. I don't know where it went wrong, but you remember that bowl game against Florida State? That kid's got talent, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well,
no doubt.
We had an experienced offensive line. That's what that was, and that was Jacob Sexton's coming out party. Because he moved, he made some holes in that damn ball game.
He did.
But if we just stay healthy in the offensive line this year, that guarantees you 2 wins. If
Coach,
John Mateer, go ahead, Mike.
I was just gonna say I think that's our entire team this year. What's up with that O-line?
Okay. Zopik said, I thought about it too, but my friend reminded me that BV the defense has been in the system now. Replacing leadership won't be as difficult as the first implement of his offense. Look, this is the one thing that me, Bishop, and Mike always talked about on this show, and I'm going to continue to talk about it. if you don't have senior leadership, your rotation and the way that you play is not going to be very good, because you need coaches out there on the field that's telling you where to go and what to do and what formations and things like that, and pointing you in the right direction. When we looked on that offensive line last year, who was pointing and telling people what to do? No one.
Mm-hmm.
No one was telling. Creed Humphreys was telling people before he left what to do, what formation, what to block, how to block. You had a very young, experienced offensive line trying to learn on the job. That's a bad way to learn.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah.
So this year,
But
it's going to be
I
different.
think we did it right this year, you know. And I'm not just trying to throw excuses, man. It is what it is. And I know nobody wants to give a damn about our injuries. But to tell me your top, at one point it was 6, but you say your top 5 wideouts are out. Your whole offensive line. What week was it we finally ran with the same offensive line? Bro, to tell me that shit don't matter in college football is crazy.
Oh, better yet, I got one for you. If, like, other teams talk about us, that we don't have, they tell us the next man up mentality. Let me ask you a question. If they lost all 6 of their wide receivers and they had a patchwork offensive line, how do you think their record would be?
And
They're about to find out.
They won't win 6 games. I bet you that.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I'm cool with don't make excuses, man. Okay, it is what it is. Just like Bishop said, though. Just know in 2025, the receipts is coming due.
Oh, I'm coming to get him.
I'm coming to get him. And you won't find that higher hair than motherfuckers on here. Excuse my language, coach. But you won't find none of these Texas clowns, man. Because I'm telling you, I don't with them they got 4 new offensive linemen. I've got us beating Texas by 30. And I mean that.
That's how you put your finger on the pulse. Do that.
Hey, I hear you on that. Hey, Jimmy Setterfield and TP Grill. Y'all said y'all next up. Well, I'm gonna tell you what. Dwayne's gonna always have a seat at the table. Derek is gonna always have a seat at the table. Mike and Bishop always got a seat at the table. But the next man up. So whenever you guys want to jump on here, man, and spit your fire, man, y'all are always welcome on the show. Yes, sir. Who said something?
Hey, and I will always look here. I will always take a seat back for the next man up, man. I love all you guys, Coach. I can't tell you. Hey, man, and keep doing what you're doing, man. Don't ever let it die, bro.
Like, hey, you know
what you're doing for the youth, baby. Jason Watkins. Shout out to my boy Jason Watkins, man. Yeah. Hall of Fame podcast. That's my guy.
It almost went away. And like I said, we won't talk about that, but Bishop, no, it's over and done with. I ain't worried about that. It was all I'm gonna say is it was gonna go away, but I think now, man, with what we're doing, allowing people to come on the podcast, spit their fire, see what it's like to be on here, and it's not as hard as people think it is. Dwayne loves it now, man. He want to do his own podcast now and everything, man. Dwayne, he said he got a taste of that little thunder, man. He want to be on.
Man, hey, listen. Man, it's just, hey, man, I want to do it, man. It's just opportunity right now, man. It's kind of crazy right now. I got a lot of things going on, man, but opportunity is bringing this door, man. I'm like, I can go ahead and do that and do tag team with you guys. Hey, Mike, when you get a chance, please send me your email. Send me your invite, man.
I sure will. I got you. I'll be going on Monday.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for, to find out when you're going to be on, because I'm like, man, I'm ready.
I'll be going on Monday, Dwayne, so I'll be sending you Bishop, and Big Mike a link. Derek, I'll need your email, buddy.
Okay, you got that.
Y'all see how we do it? We just spread the love around to different players and different teams. That's how we do it. But
I got another one for you, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever wanted to invite those Texas, the Shorthorn podcasters on your show?
Hell no. Hell no.
No.
Because
they ain't ready for this fire.
Because
No, they're not.
Here's the reason why. If I can't make you understand that Oklahoma's going to be better than 6 and 7, how can you tell me Texas is going to be good?
Yeah, you're right.
It's just going to be a back and forth bitching and griping, and then I'll just ban you. I'll just ban you.
You're right about
and
that.
I don't. To be honest, Dwayne, I don't even go on a Texas podcast. I don't even go over there because if I don't like spinach, I'm not gonna buy spinach.
You're right. You're absolutely right about that. I didn't even look at it like that. I'm like, because look, Bishop will tell you, I was on there with Hall of Fame. I was about to get in that man behind. I was about to get in his behind. I was on him.
Oh yeah, on the late night. Yeah.
Man, I was on him. But I mean, I had to, ease up off because that was, I was kind of getting in old boy chest. So I had to back up off, a little bit. But
Right.
it's all in fun. Hey, I like your I like the new logo. Is that going to be from now on or just on Thursdays?
I have different ones, man. I have like 6 different logos, man. But here's the thing that I'm gonna tell you guys. I got an email today. Guess what finally opened back up?
What's that?
What?
The logo shirt. They finally sent me logo shirts back. So now I'm gonna start putting it out here and everything, man. The shirts and everything are $45 for the long sleeve, $25 for the short sleeve. And we're gonna start marketing these things, man. Like I said, I'm not there yet to where I can have like Jason or even Mike. My thing is I want to start low, be low key, just spitfire, and that's pretty much it, man. That is it. So if you want a shirt, if you want a Coach's Talk shirt, man, like this, I think Kim.
Hey, Coach, I'm gonna give.
Say what?
It's fresh. It's fresh. I like it. I'll be getting one.
All right. I think Kimberly K got one. Jason got one. Bishops is being made. Mike is being made. So we're going to start pushing these out, man, because like I said, I just wanted to just come on here, man, and have fun, man. And this is the most fun I've had since I left coaching. So whenever you guys want to come here, man, I'm always here. I love the interaction that you guys have. I love the knowledge that you guys have about Oklahoma football. That is the most telling story, is that y'all know what the hell are y'all talking about. And I love that, because some folks get on here and they just sit there and just let you talk the whole time. That's boring.
Yeah.
Come on here, spit your fire, man. Spit your facts, man, and let's talk about it.
Yeah. Or don't know about.
So
I want to thank you, Coach. Thank you, Coach, for letting me get on. Everybody, Bishop, man, y'all my guys, Mike the Legend. Shout out Jason, shout out Dwayne, all y'all, man. Much love, baby. I'm gonna be here.
All right, man. Well, in closing, Mike, did you want to say something? Oh, okay. In closing, man, you guys have a wonderful, safe 4th of July weekend. Don't eat too much. Don't drink too much. If you do drink, don't drive. Please don't drive. Call someone, come pick you up, man. But you know how we do it. We throw the horn sideways. We turn it upside down. And put the little middle finger in between. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, man. Until Sunday.
Love you, boys.
Hey, we're gonna be back on Sunday night at 6 p.m. So TP Grill, Jimmy, or whoever want to get on next, you're next. Hop on in, man. We'll join. Until then, you guys have a wonderful weekend, man. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe.
Say, Coach. Let me say this before I get we get out of here. Look, I don't know. There's a shirt that's out there from the OKC Thunder. The guy, all the you remember the old Death Row Records shirt where they had everybody on, and that the shirt is black and they had their faces showing out.
Yes.
Man, I seen that with the OKC Thunder. They had all the, the key Thunder players like that on a black shirt. So I'm gonna try to order that. That sucker look fire too. It look good, man. It looks real good.
Dwayne, it even look better with me. You, Bishop, Coach, and Jason. Yeah. We'll make our own damn shirt.
Well, y'all crazy, man. Y'all have a wonderful night, man. Until Sunday, man. Be safe, man. Peace out.
One love.
Have a
All
good
right.
weekend,
Happy
guys.
4th,
Yes,
everybody.
sir.
Be safe out there. Be safe.
All right.
Boom.
Money, money making good, my money need a loan. I'm just getting money, I'm just getting money. Money making good, my money need a loan. I'm just getting money, I'm just getting money. Money making good, my money need a loan. I'm just getting money.